Hello and welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name is Matt, and we're back to it for the last time this week, kind of. Yeah, probably this week. We're playing Arydia. Things will be winding down here because I am going away on Friday for 2 weeks. But as I said before in some other live streams, I'm going to be recording some stuff. So my plan is to play more Arydia this week, but just record it, and then I will be putting it up later on while I'm away. And I also have Agamonia, one of those to put up as well. Sorry, I'm a bit late. I'm still setting up, and I just need to work out just positioning everything. Okay, that's good. Lovely. Let's do move around. Yeah, so I've just got to put out cubes and such like. And we are starting, actually, where are we starting today? Keepwick. And so I need to get the other maps out as well. And all of I was actually someone was saying on a forum, I think it might have been on the Arydia fans Facebook group, that it's really hard to set up and put away, and I think much the opposite. Obviously, you know, it's not as easy as some games because you do have to put out these boards and sort of update them in terms of checking out what has been used and what hasn't with potions and such like. But I think it's pretty easy, and certainly in comparison to something like Agamonia that I'm playing at the moment, I think it's really simple. We got last game. I didn't really. Chrissy, hello, Chrissy. Woohoo, Arydia. Yes. How's it going for you, Chrissy? How is your journey going? So this one has 2 on it. I don't know if you caught up, Chrissy, with what I've been doing. I know you had to leave, I think, last time, and then I think I played another one where you weren't around. But we had a gentler session last time. This light is a bit. How is the light? Is it all right? Can you see everything okay? I might just tip this up a little bit. That's a bit better. Oh dear, something fell off. Okay, so that is Drudar set up. I was actually watching a little bit of the guys from Meet Me at the Table, I think it was, playing Arydia today, and they were having a lot of fun. They'd got to the point where they found those 2 people in ice, and I was saying to them that it's It was confusing, that bit for me. So I'm all caught up with you. Glad you were working through the job board. Lighting is good. Thank you. Yeah, although I feel like there are just more jobs to do now, but some of them actually are in places that I don't know. So definitely more exploring to be done. I can't remember if I have a job. I could actually look for a job now, but I think I'm going to head back and I need to get this out. I think I'm going to head back over to the uplands because I miss doing a bit of exploring, so I think I might head back that way. But yes, I definitely did some more after you'd gone, and then I think I played again. Hello, Mark. Oh, sorry, Marek. Sorry, it's because I've got my reading glasses on and I'm far away from my screen. Oh wow, that's amazing. Well, you might not want to watch this. It is interesting though, from the people that I've watched playing, they are all in sort of different places, and some people have done things that I haven't done. So, oh, excuse me. So yeah, oh yes, I did rest twice. Day cards are still intriguing me as to their purpose. They are definitely a timer. But the moment it feels like once you get through the day cards, it just adds another day card. But there must be a reason for that. So we shall see. We shall see. That's my threat. And Chrissy, Rob and Mel will be playing tonight, and they are at the point of going to the boat. Dude, I'm so excited to see that. Oh yeah, what time are they playing? Because I think it'll be too late for me. But I have watched a little bit of them playing. They cut. Oh, was it them that inspired me to get this? Now I can't remember. But yes, I have watched a bit of them, and I love. They kind of inspired me to start doing live streams, actually, and I really admire the way that. Where's that thing gone? That they do it because they're very chilled out and take their time, and I aspire to be chilled out as well. That's strange. It must be in the box then. Oh, I know where it is. Sorry, I'm just looking for my Nipper, my ant. But I think I know where it is. Yes, I do have a job. So I've got Nipper. So if you see here, I have Nipper who holds stuff for me. And those are things that I could sell actually. And these two don't need to be anywhere. They're just considered to be with us at all times. But I've got a lot of potions. So I have got a job. I've got hunt rats, and we're in Keepwick Town, so I just kept those separate. So this hunt rats is travel to Raggold Junction, which is where is it? Raggold Junction. and then we will find the rats somewhere around here if we're going along a road, and then we go back to Fellsworn. So maybe we could do this job actually before. It's hunting rats, and the rats were the first thing we came across. So yeah. My playthrough is going good. I've explored the top 2 hexes in the Rim and the bottom 6 of the upland. So good, but no spoilers. Oh, so you're ahead of me. Yeah, I think I might have made a mistake in Rivertown South. I could have gone north, but I know we could have gone, if I just move this over here, I know we could have sailed up there as well and maybe got there through here, although this looks something that is impassable, definitely impassable here. But I think I've got this map that Urki keeps dropping, and I think 6:30 Eastern. So I think that's like midnight, is it? Yeah, it's too late. We have so Arydia notes. So Laiku the Dryad is north of Rivertown, so that's one of our cards that we have. I don't know, where have I put those? Maybe they're here. Ooh. Oh yeah, party cards. So there's Urki's map. So I've pointed this out before, but this is pointing to this. We also have this map, which is kind of giving us symbols, which we don't know what the symbols are for, but one of them was like a fire symbol, which is a Rivertown South. Yeah, I don't know what that is about. There is a sun symbol here. And a palm tree here, so this must be an island. Or here. Oh no, it's here, isn't it? So maybe we'll go down there. I don't know what to do next, but I did see someone saying it's a bit overwhelming when you start a game again and you're kind of like, where am I gonna go? And I do get that. I do get that. So south, Daneburg pastries. East then south, Chantry behind graveyard. Skeletons. Arydia cattle hat. Notebook. Clifton Crossroads. From H2. Northeast Rivertown. South Daneburg Pastries. I think we might go that way. So yes, I have all these key phrases, which I've got a lot of them now. And one of them is Laiku the Dryad. So I think they're north. I'm going to put those back in party. So, what have we decided to do? Hunt rats. We're in Keepwick Town, but I don't think we need to do anything else here. Very thirsty. So I'm going to go to Raggold Junction. So I'm going to go north. Oh, this should have 1 in it. Oh, and also at the end of last game, these should be here. I got... Oh, just need to fill these up. I got... what did I get? Oh, this Lucky Charm. Hat intrigued me. Hat intrigues me the most is how... What intrigues me the most is how unique and very thoughtful some of the storylines are. I just love it. Yeah, we started to investigate with Roe. Nothing with Drudar yet. In terms of personal storylines. So I'm getting very distracted. Oh yes, we've got the Lucky Charm hat. That's why I was reading hat. Which is very exciting because if we roll a 20, we get to... In combat, we get 7 combo. And in adventure mode, we get to put both of the threat and travel cards into the decks, which are nice cards. We've had one of the threat ones, I think. So we're not going to do anything else and keep Wicktown, so P05 can go back. And we're going to go and hunt rats, so we're going to go north. So just ahead, you see a small crowd gathered by the side of the road. I don't think we can win this yet. So I'm just going to pass that. So we discard that. And then we'll go up the road again. You see someone hunched by the side of the road. I don't want that yet because I think he's going to give us stuff and I don't need anything. So we draw again for that one. You're so hungry, a growling stomach. So we pay 1 SP. And then we'll move to Raggold Junction. Festive music. You hear from the forest. Discard, then draw again. Road. You enjoy your travels, taking in the sights. Discard. So we're in Raggold Junction. So then we shuffle our travel 90 into the deck. With the top 2 cards. So if we're traveling on road or prairie, we will have the fight with the rats. So let's go north along road. Wanderer, you think you see a far off figure into the forest, disappear into the forest. Discard this, then draw again. Tracking, so we can now track. So endurance or wisdom. So we both have endurance 5. So Ro will spend 1 SP to test endurance, and we get 13, so that's 18, so it's a success. We go to the hunt. This card goes back. And we place big 90 for the road. So let's just pile these up. Road. So we're just there, just to mark that. The road stretches on, swathed on either side by springy grass. Here we go. So, big 90, place party on X. We're right on the road, of course. We're going to combat. Place foe 4 on Y and Z. Leave 2 out. So... and foe 5. Let's face it, these rats are going to get battered. So, foe 4. There's foe 5. And foe 4. So 1 and 2 of them. So our level 1 rabid rats are back. Oh, that's wrong. We want 1 and 2. And 5. So green and brown. So it says foe 4 on Y and Z. Y, Z. Foe 5 on L. That's the big rat. And victory, defeat all foes, travel to Fellsworn Village. So we don't collect rewards for when these rewards that we did collect before. And they're doing bites and frenzies for the rabid rats. But they've got so little strength, hit points. Okay. So I think we're ready to go. Can you see everything? Yeah. So let's begin. And the boss is going, so he's doing his 6, and he's going towards the one with the highest HP, which is actually Drudar. And he's moving 6, so he can get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say he does that. And he does his chomp, which is a 2 attack with a grey dice. Oh, sure. Yeah, that'll do. So he hits this. So he takes 1 damage, and his rotting cuff is weakened. And that is that. So let's have Drudar go first. We do grey and blue attacks. So I think I'm just going to move my shield here. Just because I could try and master my counter skill. Right. I think we're going to use that as a move, so we get 1 combo. But he's not going to move. He can just move back and forward to get the combo, and then he's going to spend it to do a smite attack on the giant rat. We roll 13, which goes up to 19. And we'll spend an RP to make that 22. So we do this full damage, which is from the top, hit 1, and then hit the 3 underneath. None of them have any shields. So that will do that one, that one, that one, and that one. And then yeah, I think we will just do our not short sword attack. And we just rolled a 3, so that goes up to 9. Yeah, let's spend our other RP. So it goes to 12, so we do 2 damage. So we can do 1, 2. So that's the end of Drudar's go. And we look, and it's the mob going. So they're doing a 0 attack. So as someone pointed out to me in a message on my first going around with these rats when they actually killed me, on a 0 threat attack, they only move 2. So this one, they're moving towards the one with the highest health. Well, both of them have 8 now. So 1, 2. So they'll move towards the closest. 1, 2. So neither of them actually do an attack, because a bite they have to be next to. So now it's Rove's turn. I think we might try and kill this rat. So I'm going to mark the giant rat. That's a free reaction. And I'm going to attack with my practice short bow. So I'm 1, 2, 3 away from its back. So that's fine, I can attack it. This is an endurance check. I get 11, so that goes up to 16. So I get to do my 2 damage. So I will do 1, 2, and that hits a weak point. And before I use my mark, that goes through, I believe. So they do get 1 threat. But then I can use my mark to do 1 extra damage, which kills the rat. And now I could kill one of them, the green one, and I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 range away from it. But I'm going to do my swallowtail attack. This one, I put that there. So this does 1 damage and then 1 to the right if I get 12 or above. And I rolled a 1. What part of the world am I in? Real world. I am in London. Chrissy, I am in London. So I am, depending on the time of the year, I'm 7 hours ahead. 6 hours ahead? Depends on the time of year, though. So with that one, so I do have my minor action. But I think I will just move. And I will go 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's 1, 2. Do I need to move away? Yeah, he's got more shield than me. 1, 2. I'm going to move 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. So the boss is dead, so they get 2 threats. So it is Drudar to go. And I think Ohio. Why, oh why, Ohio? Oh, I wish they'd come to me, because I don't actually have that. In 1 combat, wound a foe, then block 1 more damage from that foe. They're just not strong enough, these chaps. Come on, Matt. Yeah, so I'm going to move. Go 1, 2. And I will... Is that the one I want to attack? Yes. I'm going to attack number 1, the green one. And I rolled a 20. So I get 2 combo. And we do 3 damage left to right. And because this one has a weak point, 1, 2, it dies. And I have another action. And I can't really do anything, so... Oh. That should have 1 on it. Apparently. Missed that one. Yeah, I can't really do anything, so I'm just going to move 1, 2, 3. And the enemy's turn, and its mob. So it's doing its 3 threat action, which is 5 and frenzy. So it's going to try and get to the most people, but it can't. So it will just go to the closest. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it'd just get 1, wouldn't it? And it's doing its frenzy attack, which is a 2 damage yellow attack. And that hits bottom right, which we have no protection. So that does do 2 damage. And that is that. So it's Drudar. No, sorry, it's Row to go. So he's going to move. 1, 2, 3. And then we will do a normal, just standard attack. We get 7. So that goes up to 12 with our endurance 5, which means we get to kill it. So we do 1 from the top, 1 underneath. That hits a critical point and kills them. So yeah, that was a slightly easier fight. Just slightly easier than last. If you go back and watch that video, it was a bit excruciating. So we've killed the rats. We can put them back. Thanks for coming again, rats, but we don't need you around. Oh. Yes, much easier. foes. 4 foes. 1 and 2 and 5. I think that might be the last time we see rats. You never know. I did place, yes, I had Sleeping Gods. I really liked it, but I sold it eventually. I think I sold it. And I liked it, but I think I like this sort of adventure more. I do like the story. In Sleeping Gods, but I found, I don't know, I felt like there were a lot of, you had to have a lot of, like you always had all the characters, didn't you? Which I found a little bit, quite a lot at times, trying to work out all the characters and all the powers that they had on their cards and such like. Okay, so now we need to go to Fellsworn Village, which is good for me. So we're going across the Northern Plains on the roads. You feel so hungry, you need to take a break and eat some food. So we each spend 1 SP. While I'm here, I'm going to spend an ornate potion for Drudar and get 3 health back. So we done that. And we're at the Northern Plains, and we'll travel along another road. Cutting wind, the journey is difficult and your spirits sag, so we'll spend another SP. And we end up in Fellsworn Village, so now we can field those, travel to Fellsworn Village to claim the reward. So we get 3k. So I'll just divvy this up. Have you played the next Sleeping Gods? Sleeping Gods Distant Skies, isn't it? That's what it was called. And then we roll a die. Get 17, so we get 2 more K. Oh, and we get an XP as well. Don't forget the XP. I can't remember what XP we're going up to next time. So we're level 5. Level 6, we need 20 XP. So we got 5 at the moment, so we're well off that. So that job is done, so it is discarded out of the game. So now I think what I'm going to do is, well, which way do you think? I could head down towards here where Urki's map is, or on this torn map, I could go down to this. This island intrigues me. Have you been here yet, Chrissy? So maybe, but I might go down via the guild. Not sure. It's funny, you know. I know people. A lot of people have a shelf of shame, and I kind of don't. I have got actually Black Sonata, and I've got all the expansions for it, and I haven't played any of the expansions yet. But I generally, when I get a game, I play it. I'm actually getting Galactic Cruise. Should be on Wednesday. Of course, I'm going away on Friday, but I might do an unboxing of Galactic Cruise. You've explored those bottom 6. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I think I might go... Maybe I'll go down here. Okay, I'm getting on my raft. And I'm going sailing. Low spirits. Your spirits are high as you travel along. So, high, low spirits. So I'm at the chill. I'm going to use my SP potion and my worn knapsack to get 2 back. Okay. Let's go to this. Let's go down. Sore feet. Your spirits are high as you travel along because we're on a boat. You get sore feet on a boat. Yeah, Distant Skies. I was thinking of getting that at one point, and then because I think it was better for solo play, but then a couple of people said the story wasn't as good. But then that's also subjective, isn't it? Dripping Rain. The journey is difficult and your spirits sag. Pay SP, then discard. So, new Hex. Sooth Lake Deeps. Okay. There is nothing there. So I think we will travel to this little island. I might peckish. You enjoy your travels, taking in the sights. Very nice. New Hex. Lonely Isle. And on the thing, it looks like there's a little building, perhaps. So let's go to the Lonely Isle. And if there isn't a palm tree on this island, I should be very upset because that's what the map says. Lonely Isle. 93. Sandy Isle. It says here, not lonely. We have some music. Oh, we got the sad music. You ease... Oh, we're not in combat anymore. Apologies. You ease your raft onto the beach of the island. A jagged cliff rises at the centre of the isle, and white sand beaches wrap around to the west and south. There's our little raft. Okie dokie. Well, I think... Let's go down first. Let's go to medium 67. I like playing the music. Medium 67. Someone said to me that they are, but that it will be, and then someone else was saying it's going to be a long time because obviously it took a long time I don't know the reasons exactly, but it took a long time to come. I was kind of lucky because I had no idea when this game was on Kickstarter. I had no idea that it existed, and I think it was probably around the time I was just getting into gaming, like during COVID. And so I only found out about it literally about a week before it came out. And then I got this one from someone who didn't want it anymore. So, Island Hut. You spy a palm tree. Thank you, palm tree. Swaying in the warm breeze. Beside the shore is a crude hut. Judging by its state, you think it's been abandoned. Thank you for the palm tree. I would have felt cheated if there was no palm tree. There was 2 palm trees. So we have a point of interest 46. So we have to go here, really. Trudar, you go there. Point of interest 46. Yeah, but me too, Chrissy. I would definitely. I really want to play this all the way through. Do you know what I mean? Like, quite often I don't play things all the way through. Beach hut. You are standing on a beautiful island oasis. Before you is a small hut. Palms softly sway in the wind. Behind you, the cliffs rise above. So yeah, let's ask about the hut. Inside the hut, you find coconuts stacked in a corner and what may have been the remains of a frond bed. There's a stick with carving on it leaning against the wall. So yeah, let's have a look at the stick. You take the carved stick. So Drudar will get an SRP for that. We gain key 69. So key. So many keys. Key 69. Oh. Clue 7. Mondi Shortclaw's testimony. My story is short and to the point. Around moonrise I was reading by candlelight in bed, as I usually do. I heard a splash coming down from the courtyard below, but thought nothing of it. I blew my candle out and started to go to sleep when there was the sound of breaking glass downstairs. I ran down just in time to see someone in a long cloak running off. I yelled for the guards, and they came quite quickly. When they arrived a minute later, they discovered Hadrak's body by the fountain. They asked me not to clean up this mess while they investigate what happened to Hadrak. I've been sitting here reading, waiting for someone to finish this investigation ever since. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, clue 7. Hadrak. There's nothing in my notes. No. Cliffs. The cliffs look too steep to scale, but looking around you see a stone staircase just west of here. Okay. So let's go west then. Oh, maybe not. No, I didn't. Oh. How did I do that? That just goes to show. The number of mistakes. Key 97. I don't know how I did that. That makes more sense. You found a stick with curious carvings that look purposeful. Keep this card in the party inventory until you find a card with the exact text. The trigger text is on the artwork. Ooh. Ooh. Well, look at this. Yeah, I'm done. The trigger text is on the artwork. Same symbols. That's so interesting. Same symbols. Okay. So, small 94. I don't know how I picked that one out. Stone steps. You pause at the base of a stone staircase leading up the steep cliffside. To the west, a small lagoon bakes in the sun. To the east, you think you see a small hut sitting in disrepair. I should be over here, like, really. So this looks like, oh, there are stairs there. So let's go to medium 30. Okay, music. As you crest the top of the stone steps, you see the base of a ruined tower sitting like a crown upon the lonely island. You take a moment to breathe in the fresh air and enjoy the peace and calm of the isle. Oh, hello. Let's have a wander up here and chat to this gentleman. NPC 93. Yeah, I have no idea why I got that card out. Merrin, the painter. Dwarf. Demeanor jolly. Sight with thumb. Okay. A dwarf holding a paintbrush and paint pots looks at the view. They are unpacking an easel, getting ready for a day's work. Well, I guess the lonely isle isn't so lonely, eh? Could you move a little to the left, please? You're blocking my view. I suppose you're here for some paints. Ooh. Let's ask about the view. Ah, the twin rocks just to the south of the isle, so-called Ferrin's Teeth. Well, I'm here to capture a once-in-a-lifetime event. What's the event? The old manuscripts describe a great aquatic event referred to as the Eye of Ferin. It's some sort of mystical anomaly, and I aim to capture it in a flurry of brushstrokes and passion. Let's get his other RP back. And let's ask about his paints. Of course, as I'm sure you've heard, these paints are more than incredible pigments. Each one contains powerful magic properties when applied correctly. These are what I have available right now. Ooh. Barrier Blue, a defensive paint for armor. Cost 18k. Well, I don't have that. Rage Red, an offensive paint for weapons. Cost 24k. Well, I only have 12k. So I can't buy anything from him, but I should write this down. So we are Lonely Isle. H4 Merrin Painter 18k defense 24k offense. Okay, well, thank you, Merrin. So let's go round this way, and oh, there's a point of interest here as well. Let's look at this point of interest 22. No, I don't think I have either, but perhaps, you know, one day. Top of the island. You get a view of the whole of the island from up here. Above you, gulls wheel in the breeze off the cliff. The walls of an old ruin lay here in disrepair. Let's look at the island. Small waves lap upon the shoreline, and the whole island seems at peace. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. If a human is in the party, no. Let's ask about the ruins. The ruins here look old indeed. Too small to be much more than a lookout or small watchtower from ages past. The stonework must have been good for parts to still be standing even now. And the gulls, you watch the gulls play in the air currents above you. They seem to be making their home on the cliffs to the north. I was just thinking about this map. It obviously is not, it's just saying there are things. Maybe it's to do with. We don't know, to be honest, do we? We don't know what it exactly is to do with. Okay, let's pop ourselves over here and go to medium 28. Okay, Chrissy. Thank you. I'll still be live a couple of times this week, but yeah, not very much. Radiant Lagoon. Shallow water warms in the sun. It is filled with colourful fish swimming among the coral. Nice. I like how these all overlap. So we have another point of interest. Point of interest 31. Calm lagoon. You find yourself on the beach near a small lagoon. You think about strolling through the soft sands barefoot. There's a delicate scent on the breeze. Oh, it sounds lovely. It's what I'll be doing soon. Light sparkles off the blue waters like so many diamonds, while brightly coloured fish swim in the shallows. You smile when you notice a duck-shaped rock sitting in the warm sand. Oh, there is. Sand as you walk the beach, your feet scuff the sand, making soft barking sound. Gleefully, you run the beach, making your feet bark. Okay. And scent, you can smell a patch of wildflowers just north here. The fresh smell of the warm beach fills you with vigor. Wildflowers, the bright yellow flowers draw your eye. If your memory serves, these are bird's foot trefoils. Gain 2 SP, split among the party as you like. Once per day. Okay, so we can come back here for a little. I'm going to give row 2 SP. So we can come back here for a little rejuvenation, which is rather lovely. And then we'll run up here to long 15. Good. We will skip and frolic. Sun-drenched shoreline. You pause to enjoy the feeling of the sun pouring down upon your skin. Small waves wash upon a fine white sand beach. So yeah, there we go. There's the full island. There's nothing to see there. So I think we're done here, but that was a very pleasant little journey. Over to Hex 4. And if we ever have enough money, we will come back and have a chat with Merrin, the painter. Okay, so we go back to our hex, and these go back as well. So let's just sort these out. So we've got 30, 67, and 94. $67. And no, 28. $93 and $94. And long 15. So we are back on the Lonely Isle. So I think we're just going to stay on this hex for now. We can go this way. We can't go here. So I think we will travel this way. over water. High above the grasslands, you see the silhouette of some large winged creature. Yeah, I need to do that. Discard this, then draw again. It's difficult to find your way in the dense fog. Lose 1 SP. And so we go to this hex. And we are at Beetle Hill. So I think, well, we can definitely look at new places. So there's nothing on this, but I do have Urki's map. And I think outcropping of white stones. Yeah. I think I'm going to go there. So that's along the forest. Luck of the road, choose one. Refill 1 marker on a knapsack, or refresh 1, or gain 1k. I think, should we just take the K? Yeah, I'm just going to take the K. After choosing to discard this, you don't have to draw again. Thank you, number 77. So we go here. And this is Hull Springs. And there is somewhere we can visit. I'm just going to put these point of interest and NPCs back. NPC 93. And 22, 31, 46. 22. 1 and 45, 46. Okay, so let's go to medium 25. Forest Lake. I'm just going to get some water, so I'll be right back. Hello. Okay, Forest Lake. You're standing beside a small forest lake. Lily pads bob and sway on the surface of the water, and a small hut sits upon one just beyond the edge of the lake. You think you see some brightly coloured lizards on the far shore, warming themselves in the sunshine. I don't know those lizards. So here we are. So there is a point of interest and yeah, a couple of other spaces. So let's go and check out this point of interest 64. Quiet lake. You're standing beside a quiet lake. On the far shore, you can see brightly coloured lizards. An old tree stump stands on the shore while lily pads float on the placid water. The trail ends abruptly here, going into thick undergrowth. So let's have a look at the lizards. There's a small group of them napping in the warm sun. Judging by their tall sails, you think they're a kind of salamander. You hope they don't spot you. Salamanders can be dangerous. The lily pads sit here, floating in the still water. Below the pads, you see frogs swimming above an outcropping of white stones. On Erky's map, an outcropping of white stones. And then we draw event 214. Oh, wow. Following the words on the map, you begin to inspect the white stones, starting with the ones on the shore. You flip them over and inspect them. Nothing. With a sigh, you take off your boots and begin to wade into the water. So we're doing a wisdom 12 check. Neither of us are good with wisdom. We've both got 1. So let's try row with wisdom. And we get 9, which we can goes to 10. So if we spend an RP, we get 13. So we pass the test. You've inspected almost all the white stones. It took longer than you thought because your feet stirred up the mud on the lake bed, causing the water to cloud up. Finally, beneath one of them, you find a hollowed out stone, sealed with some sort of wax. Taking the stone to shore, you break the wax seal. Inside is a perfectly dry piece of parchment. Gain key 120. There's so many keys, like still so many keys. Key 120. And this card is removed from the game. Okay, you found this parchment in a lake. It was hidden in the hollow of a white stone. Well, both this map and this staff so we can work this out. Okay, this is exciting. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to get my remarkable. So the torn map. I'm going to put this here. So the torn map has symbols on it. That. What's this one? Because oh no, this is the bit that's not torn. So that says T. Tree. Why did I write F? Tree. And this says S. T. Where's that one? U. Tree stump. Tree stump. Okay, and the stick. With carvings. Let me just put the key as well. Key 120, and this is key 97. So this one, which way round is this? Okay, so it's written like this. So this is D, U, C, tuck, S, H, A, P. Oh my goodness. Duck-shaped. Stone. Rock. Yeah. Tree stump. Wasn't there a tree stump here? Oh, where have I seen a tree stump? Here. There is one here. Oh goodness. I'm having a moment. Just let me make sure this is rock. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. It is. So we know the duck-shaped rock is on this. So there must be things in all these locations. It's a whole like connection, isn't it? Because we're in this location. This isn't marked on this map. This map says tree stump, but it's a cut off. We need to find the other part of this. Okay, so wow. Duck-shaped rock though. There's nothing we could do over there. I guess there might be keywords that key phrases. So cool. Okay. What time is it? Okay, I can do another little bit. So we've got this. This is done. We're keeping that. We've done this, but on the Quiet Lake card, trail. Looking more closely at the trail, it appears to have been vacant for some time. You don't see any fresh tracks on this at all. You wonder where the trail leads if you follow it into the bushes. Follow. You crawl on your hands and knees to discover a small path hidden under the thicket. Medium 25 goes to B. Okay. Forest cave. You're standing beside a small forest lake. Lily pads bob and sway on the surface of water, and small hut sits upon just one side of the lake. To the north, you see a cliff wall and the opening to what looks like a small cave. Okay. We can go over here as well. But I'm going to keep away from those salamanders because we're going to get into a fight for those. So medium 26. The open mouthed cave. The entrance to the cave was deceptively small. The cave is more of a canopy and opens up to the lake on the east. As your eyes adjust to the dim light, you see two giant lizards rushing towards you with teeth bared on it. Okay. So faux 72. Let's see what these two are about. Oh god, it's these flipping salamanders again. They're level 6. More salamanders. Can I take these on? Level 6. Should I try it? I think it will be difficult, but I am... Let's try it, and I can always run away. So I need the salamanders, which is 72. Oh, but they're not 72, are they? They are 42. Just remember. Here they are. So last time, if you haven't seen, I encountered these two. I ran away. I was level 4. I'm now level 5. But they are level 6. So this could be a problem. They are big, ugly things. Oh, sorry. There we go. So this one goes here. And this one goes here. They were just sunbathing, and I didn't read the instructions properly. And they're going to attack me. Okay. So they have corrosive slime. When adjacent exile attacks this creature, that attacker loses 1 wear from any location. Wretch. Each exile in range 2 loses 1 wear and is attacked for 3. And swipe is in a 4 attack. And that 4 attack is to all of them in front of them, I think. The ability must target a specified dash bracket. The ability can only target what? Yes, multiple targets. So they're pretty fierce, these guys. And then when they're weakened, all adjacent exiles lose 1 wear. All adjacent. So actually, it would be good for Drudar to swap in a Jagged Spear. So I think that's what he's first going to do. So we're in combat. So these can go up there. Just shuffle the threats up. So let's have a look. Oh, it's Breck of Rivertown. Breck charges into the fray, so we roll a d20. Get 10. He swings his axe, deal the closest foe 1 damage from the right. So it's this one, it's the green one. So we will do damage. Here, I think. And thank you, but we do draw another card. All foes. So they're doing their 0 attack. So green is moving 6, and they're going to go to the player. Target the closest player. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's attacking Drudar, and they're doing their swipe, which is a 4 attack, which will attack both of them. So this is blue dice. So it hits the top right. So it's a 4 attack. So that just 2 damage to Row. And Drudar, it hits 1, 2, 3, 4 completely. And then actually I'm going to use Row's Nimble, so it doesn't actually hit him. And then number 2 is moving 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to do the same again. So this is Row, and that hits for 4. 2 is absorbed and 2 damage. And that does the same for Drudar. Now he can take 3 of that damage. No, he can't. He can absorb 2 of it. Hold on, this is bottom. Yeah, I was wrong there. Sorry, that should do another one. Bottom here, all of that goes through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think we can do this. That was an unfortunate. Well, honestly, that they are this is not going to happen. So I'm going to. Drudar is going to run. So we're going 1, 2, 3, and we're leaving. So run away. So when we flee, we draw event 333. To flee combat on the turn, a single hex either gets to a hex pointer of this location or reaches a staircase to an already explored map you can't explore in combat. So we couldn't run here and go there. Did you flee this combat? Yes. You gather yourself and escape the conflict. Remove the foe figures from the map and return the foe cards. So we're going, yeah, of this. 1, 2, and 3. I just don't think we would have survived that. I think we need to be level 6 at least. And I think these salamanders are put in places because they're hard. So we return them to their place. Run away, run away, run away from the... Flip the uncleared area map face down because it was not cleared. It will need to be explored again. So this one goes to unexplored. Note that you do not gain any loot even if one foe is entirely defeated. Note, if you cleared some area maps earlier, return the cleared maps face up. You can only clear a given map once, and only the specific map you fled from is returned to the map deck face down. So yeah, that's right. So we come out of combat and go here. Flip the mode token to adventure. You are now out of combat. You feel the toll of exertion on your body. As you flee another combat, add threat 90 to the threat deck. And that's job. So I think I'm looking in the wrong... No, I'm not looking in the wrong one. Threat 90. Interesting. Can't seem to find threat 90. Oh, there it is. So And threat 90 is an exhaustion card. Use one normal action this turn. Finally, this card, event 333, goes to sea and return. Okay. Event 333. So who knows what will happen if we have to flee again? I am actually I'm going to return this. Medium 26. So this goes back. Here, face down. But I am going to go back in here to go and look at small 35. Tiny home. So it says, the hut is far too small for you to fit in. However, you're able to peek your head into the interior. Everything is so tiny. It's like looking into a dollhouse. The floor is made of woven reeds. There's a lily pad table, and a sprite is here looking up at you. Okay, so this is a different, because it's got stairs on it, it's got a different thing. And look, the little sprite, the tiny little NPC number 67. So we will, well, I mean, kind of go up to them. NPC 67. So this is Viku An Koru. You see a delicate small sprite with translucent wings, sipping tea out of a tiny teacup. Well, hello there. My, you're awfully big, aren't you? Not often I get visitors. Say, how are you finding Hull Springs? Yes, Hull Springs is wonderful. How do you find it? Yes, I've just moved in not long ago. Got quite a bit of help from Keldra the Clipton. She can find you just about anything. Well, I just love the view here, although I could live without the salamanders. So let's ask about being big. I don't get a lot of big folk around here due to the salamanders, but say, are you one of those exiles Keldra told me about? If so, I could use some help. Wonderful! When I was moving here, an owlitch swooped in and stole one of my prized possessions, a beautiful heirloom mirror. Please, if you can find the owlitch and return my mirror, I'd be happy to reward you. I don't have a squill, but I do have a legendary sword. My grandmother was a knight of the court. She bequeathed me her great sword, Foe Splitter. Return the mirror and you may have it exchanged. And we get 1 RP. Okay, so I need to write this down as well. What does she talk about? Keldra. So we are in I5. Sprite. Caldra. And then the Kelda at Clipton. East Clipton Crossroads. So that's Kelda is up here somewhere as well. And we just need to write down. So splitter sword. Owlich. Okay. Thank you, Viku. So I think we will leave here. We'll come back out and go back to the hexes. And I think, as I've done a couple of hours, I will head back up to the berth, to the guild. So we will move along the forest. You hear a long howl and are suddenly set on edge. Wolves are nearby on the hunt. So we do an initiative test. Ro has the highest initiative of 3, so we'll roll a die. We've got 14, so we pass that test. You escape, discard this card. So we're in Beetle Hill. And then we'll go along the road to this hex, because we can still look at new hexes. You draw near and see a large, colourful cart with wares and goods. Oh, I know what that is, and I don't want to do that, so we'll just discard that. So we get to look at this new hex. And that is Eldrin Shore. And then we will travel up to the guild on the road. You pass this way easily. So we will go to the guild, back to the guild's point of interest. 40. East Guild Camp. And we're going to rest and leave it there for today. So when we rest, we draw a day card. And this is a harmonious day. As you step into the new day, you feel a sense of calm and oneness with the world around you. And that's done. And we replenish all our main stats. We shuffle the travel deck. We don't need to refresh tokens. And then we can also spend 1 at the smithy to repair 5. So 1k, repair 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is all our wear. We can also spend 1 to add 1 to all fully empty potion knapsack items. So we'll do that. We get 1 back in those knapsacks. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it. for today. So there we go, running from those salamanders. But when I'm level 6, I think I will be in a much better place. I still haven't mastered these two things, but I just haven't had the opportunity really in a sort of normal match up. But yes, there we go. That's another playthrough of Arydia, the Paths We Dare Tread, and I will be filming lots of this to come out over the next 2.5 weeks. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy that. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream or video. Bye.